And I'm back again like I never left on your whole ass. What y'all smoking on? Y'all blow it good? Because I blow it good. It's a celebration today. Earlier, I interviewed AZ Mixtapes. Shout out AZ Mixtapes. If y'all not fucking with AZ Mixtapes, you stupid. Little homie got a dope platform that's helping niggas get their shine on. He got award shows. He got countdown shows, all types of shit. So if you not on that, you sleeping. So say that again. azmixtape.com. Go fuck with them people. They got a dope platform. But this ain't about them. This is about somebody who always helps me. You know, like when you running a business and you trying to do your own thing, a lot of times the success is really centered around the people who helping you. The people who you doing it with. Like if you feel like you're not reaching your goals or you feel like you're not getting to where you want to get to in life, look at who you sleep next to. Look at who you ride around with. Look at who, get in your phone and look at the last 10 people who sent you a inbox. Last 10 people in your messages. Is them 10 people productive or is them 10 people wasting your motherfucking time? Look at your call log. Who is the last 10 people who called you on your call log? Like, who called you? Who is them people? You know what I'm saying? Like, really figure out who is the people around you. And then maybe your situation will change. About, I don't know, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, when we first got this studio really popping, there was a couple interns came in here and they was like, bro, we trying to get our shit for school. We need to get these hours, yada yada, boom boom. So I'm like, cool, come through. We're official. We got with the school, we did all of the shit to get the interns in here. And there was this one intern that was a little different. He was a little different. He used to catch the bus every day. You'll see the nigga walking down the street. He just got on his little t-shirt and his braids and he got his headphones on and he was just in his own zone just. And time started to go by. As time went by, everybody was gone. And it was just me sitting in this bitch by myself. It wasn't no engineers. It wasn't no studio time being booked. It wasn't nothing going on. So I reached out to the homie and I'm like, bruh, pull up on me. Let's talk. So he came through and we started sitting in here every day, just with nobody. Nothing going on. And I used to tell him, just fuck with me, bear with me, like really trust me. If we sit here, the people gonna come, like fuck with me. So we sitting in here, nobody's coming. And just all of a sudden one day his phone started ringing, my phone started ringing. Sessions started being booked. You know it's only 24 hours in a day. Session studio time is by the hour. So he can only sell you 24 hours a day. But we start getting booked 26, 28 hours a day. So we like, damn, we went from not getting booked at all to now being overbooked. And we used to close at like 10, 11 at night, sometimes 12. So it was like, fuck this shit, we going 24 hours a day. But nobody was really fucking with me. But he's one of them people who was like, I don't care. We gonna grind it out. But this whole time he been doing all of this shit helped me. He's a rapper. And nobody is never doing nothing to help him. His job is always to help people have their moments. His job is to engineer your music. His job is to help you figure out how to make your shit sound good. And his job is to help you get out there. But don't nobody ever stop and say, hey, excuse me, what do you need? What can we do to help you? So I'm sitting in here now, I'm interviewing people. All this shit is going on. FREEZ TV is back. We going crazy. We got all the music going on. We got shit going. I got the artists that I'm working with. We traveling around the country. We doing all types of shit. And he's the one here holding everything down so I can go out and do everything I'm doing. But I'm not even taking out my own time to give him a spotlight. Or to ask him, hey, what do you need? So if you watch my Wake and Bake in the morning, I told you that sometimes the people who are around you the most is them people that you need to call and say thank you. Them is the people you need to tell you love them. Them is the people you need to show that you really care about what they do for you. he don't never say, bro, you don't never fuck with me. Never. Not one time have he pulled me to the side and said, bro, you don't fuck with me. Never. He just play his role. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, right now, help me welcome to the Freeze TV world and in our universe, my nigga Hypno 614.
614. What up, man? It's your boy Hypnosis 614, man. We up in here, man. Columbus, Ohio's up in the house, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, FREEZ TV, man. It's been a long time coming, you feel me, man? I am the one that be running this studio that we sitting in right now and shit like that, you know, so it's about time to get my little shine, man. So you know I gotta talk my shit, you know what I mean? I'm here, you see me, fresh as fuck, you know what's going on, man. Yeah.
Hey, before we get into this interview, for y'all that don't know, yesterday was my man's birthday.
Yeah.
And I don't think we did him right. So I called my nigga Clee. I'm like, Clee, pull up with the drink. Clee pulled up with the Don Julio 1942.
You know what I'm saying?
I said, Clee, what we gonna do? He said, man, we gonna show this nigga that we appreciate this nigga, man.
Salute to Clee.
You know what I'm saying? So, this moment, before we get into this interview and we get to moving forward, I want to give everybody in here who in the studio, we gonna do something a little unorthodox. You feel me? I'ma ask the camera to pan around and give a little pan around the room, and I want to give everybody a little time to give Hypno a birthday shout out, and I'm gonna start it out first. You know what I'm saying? So, matter of fact, y'all come in here, man. Y'all come in the light. Let them people see them diamonds and shit, man. You niggas got on diamonds and all these fresh ass clothes and shit. You niggas come in, man. Give Hypno a shout out, man.
Man, happy birthday, Hypno. Appreciate you, man. One of the best engineers in AZ. Y'all need to come tap in with him, man. November, man. Y'all need to go check it out.
Man.
Yep. Shit, shout out to Young Nose. You know, that's my big cousin, my favorite cousin. You know, he hard with the bars, hard on the board. Make sure y'all tap in with my man, man. Happy birthday, Nose.
Appreciate that.
Man. Anybody else want to give a shout out, little man? Anybody else want to give a shout out? If you go and shout your girlfriend out?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to 614, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to brother, you know what I'm saying? I don't know too many of you here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember, you know what I'm
Shoot, it's about him. It ain't about us.
So, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to brother. So.
Appreciate that, man. Salute.
Man, much love. See what I'm saying? That's what it's about. It's about spreading the love. It's about showing the people that you love them, because love is an action word. Love isn't just a noun. Love isn't. See, a lot of times people think love is a noun, just a person, place, or a thing. You can love people, places, and things, but it don't matter if you don't ever see them people. If you don't ever go touch them places. If you don't ever even experience them things. So you gotta make it real. If you don't make it real, the love ain't real. It's just good conversation. So that being said, happy birthday, Hypno. Much love, my nigga. Thank you for everything you do for me. I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And before we get into this interview, I gotta give a shout out to self-made nymphos. You know what I'm saying? Shout out on the gear. This shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? We about to buy their company though. They shit so hard. Look at the back.
This shit is kind of hit, though.
They shit so hard. They shit so hard. We gonna buy their company. We finna put in on it or something. We want a partner. We want something to do with this. This shit is hard as hell. Shout out to Don Julio for making this 1942. We fucking with that tequila. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody out there who pushing the line, who really standing behind what they believe in and standing behind the people that they love and they pushing forward. So that being said, Hypno, how did this shit start? Where did you come from? How did this shit start? And how did you get to knowing Arizona hip hop, but coming by way of 614? How did this all start, man? Let us know what's up.
As y'all know already, man, I am Hypnosis 614, you know what I mean? I come from Columbus, Ohio, born and raised out there, you feel me? I came out here in Arizona at about like 21, you know what I'm saying? But so I lived like my whole childhood out that way, went to school, all out there. You know, when I came out here, I did like my college years and stuff for audio engineering, so out there, I was a little troublemaker and shit like that. So that's why I even like kind of came out here. It was like a life decision type shit. Like this is my reset button, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like me resetting my life before I didn't have a life type shit. So. And I was doing music out there too as well, but I wasn't doing like the engineering side of it, you know what I'm saying? I was just a straight artist, you know what I'm saying? So, and I've always been doing music or had the passion to do music since I was like a knee-high.
Mm-hmm.
So,
where do you think that passion came from?
honestly, I don't even know. I think I was just designed to do this, real talk. Like, I ain't got no other desire to do anything else, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm capable of doing other things. I done work jobs and all that extra stuff, but that's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, since I was like 5 or in preschool or kindergarten or whatever, like I even wrote in class, like, you know, they gave you a piece of paper to be like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And my thing was a rap singer. Like, that's what I put down back then. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. This is just what I was made to do. You know what I'm saying? And I just got the ear. Like, everybody tells me I just have the ear for it. You know what I mean? So, this is just what I was just designed to do, I think. You know what I mean? So, this is just what I do.
When did you first start, like, writing music and even getting interested in music?
It might be like middle school, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, back in school and stuff like that, like in the cafeteria, you know what I mean? When you finally get a break from class and all that stuff, and, you know, that's when you get to show your skills in the lunchroom, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when people used to make beats on the table, you know what I mean? They, like, put the milk carton on the table, rap about the milk carton, you know what I'm saying? Rap about this nasty ass lunch that we having, rap about this dude's clothes or whatever, have little small battles, or we'll do like a pass the mic kind of deal. We'll like say a bar or two, then the person next to you say a bar or two, and then the next person say a bar or two. And so like that's where I kind of got like my training from, you know what I'm saying, to kind of like be quick, and then just overall writing music. I used to write all the time, like find beats online, or I have producers that made some beats like at home or on their programs or whatever to give me some beats. I used to write songs and all that stuff, and then like my mom would like find my raps or whatever and be thinking that I was like copying raps from online or something like that, you know, from other music and stuff, not even know that it was actually my music. And she used to like throw my shit away, but I already memorized all my songs, you know what I'm saying, so it didn't even matter, you know what I mean, like I would still know all my music. So when I would like go to the studio and record, like I used to like not even read off the pad. I would just already know by heart. So I used to knock out like a whole mixtape. One time I did a whole mixtape in like a 7-hour session, something like that.
You got any brothers and sisters?
Nope, the only child, you know what I'm saying, it's just me. Me and Mom Dukes for the most part, you know what I'm saying. I go where she was going, you know. You know what I mean? She like when I graduated or whatever, like high school, she had already moved out to Arizona because she was a truck driver, and for her training she had to go on the road and all that stuff, and she decided to move to Arizona because, you know, ain't no snow, you know what I'm saying, like just sunshine most of the year and all that stuff. She didn't want to deal with no natural disasters, and Arizona seemed like the safest bet, so that's why she came out here. And then, you know, I was doing whatever I was doing out there in Ohio, and then, you know, I had the opportunity to come out here, so I did, you know what I'm saying, just to restart life for the most part, just try something new, you know what I mean, so it was just me and her, like no siblings.
What was that like growing up, just being, is that where a lot of your imagination come from? Is that where the attention to detail in your bars, just being by yourself, like, what was that like?
Yeah, like when you alone, man, you always be in your head, you know what I'm saying, so like you got a lot of self-time, a lot of thinking time, a lot of just time to just come up with stuff or whatever, or just process what you see around you, you know what I'm saying? So, and I didn't really have nobody else to talk to, it's just me, you know what I'm saying? So I would just talk to myself, you know, but not like on no crazy shit, but just talk to myself, like, you know, just thinking to yourself all the time, you know what I'm saying? Have a conversation within myself about what's going on, always analyzing. And so, yeah, that's probably why.
Hold that. What's the name? What is that like, being able to, because there's people out there who just like, we talk on the live, and I be always talking about people having support and having that love and this and that. What is it like when you just by yourself? Like, do you ever have your moments where you just like, damn, I wish I had a brother to just bounce this idea off of, or I wish I had a sister to You know what I mean? Like, what? Speak to that, because you're not the only person in this world that's an only child.
Right, yeah. It would have been great to have a counterpart, you know, to come up with things, you know, to discuss things with, because, you know, I'm just figuring out things for myself, you know what I'm saying, just by myself. So it would have been nice to have like a brother or a sister, like biologically that was mine or whatever. But throughout life, you know, my mom got married and whatever, so I did have like, you know, step siblings and all that stuff. But you know, that's not really the same. You know, we ain't like come out of the same woman and come up through the same things together. You know what I'm saying? So it would have been cool to have that. But you know, at the same time, you know, learning to be independent early helped me be who I am today, and just know that you only got one of these, you know what I'm saying? You only got one life. Like, there's no cheat codes to life. There's no extra man, you know what I'm saying? It's just you. When you die, it's just you. So even if you got a brother or sister and all that love and support, that's cool and that's great. But at the end of the day, it's just you, you know what I mean? And so that's a concept that most people don't either understand or don't get or don't want to get or whatever. But when you just, like, you gotta take care of yourself, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta think of yourself, you know what I mean? Like, I understand people put other people above themselves, you know what I'm saying? And like, in some cases that's not right. You gotta take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else. You gotta help yourself.
But a lot of that comes from growing up in a family.
Right.
So, like, I got a twin sister.
Mm-hmm.
So it was times where, like,
yeah, you came in with somebody, so
yeah,
you know, that's different.
It was times when we would go shopping for, like, we going to go get shoes, and my sister would be like, I want them Jordans, and my mama like, nah, you can't get them. I gotta get both of y'all some shoes. So my sister would be like, go and get them. I just get some jellies. And so at that moment, she was really learning how to defer and allow me to get my shine on and not worry about herself.
Mm-hmm.
So now, in actuality, it's so many people who have done that and lived in them environments and been in them situations that as we grow and become adults, some of us don't even know how to think about ourselves. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of times when me and you be having conversations or we talking about stuff, I might say, you don't understand because you're an only child. You'd be like, fuck that, I don't care, I understand, nigga. And I'd be like, nah, you just don't get it. And you like, yeah, nigga, I get it. And that's where it comes from. It comes from that place of having to defer to somebody you love. But at the same time, you learn the qualities of independence and taking care of yourself that some of these other people never learn because they've always had a sister to leech on or a brother to leech on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can go sleep on my sister's couch any day I want to. But you don't have a sister to go sleep on her couch.
Right.
So you gotta pay your rent.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just, I think it go both ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I think in my opinion, I think your mom is dope, and she really stands behind you, and she
shout
kind
out to my dudes. Like, even though it was just me, it was me and her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So even though it was just me, it was me and her. So like, if I ever did need it to talk to somebody for real, I always have my mom in my life. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. You know, shout out to Mom Dukes. You know what I'm saying? She the one that supported me first and supported me the most.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like, having that mother support is important, and having that woman like influence and outlook, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, as a man, I understand what women go through in life, you know what I mean? So like, I get it, you know what I mean? So like, but shout out to Mom, you know, like, it was just me, but it was me and her always, you know what I'm saying? She out here right now, you know what I'm saying? She showed up for my birthday yesterday.
She came with balloons and all that.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she came early.
She made me happy. Fuck you talking about? She was on my live. We was partying like a motherfucker. What's her name? Going into, like, coming here, moving here, and then going to college to do music engineering and take your life to another level. What was that like, and where did that come from? What made you say, man, I'm going to school, I'm finna learn how to do this shit?
Growing up with me and Mom Dukes, you know what I'm saying? Like, education was always number one. That's important. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a brain out here in these streets if you want to survive. No matter how hard you are, you know what I'm saying? If you can't think, and think fast, you're not gonna make it out here. And so even growing up, I was always ahead of the class, you know what I'm saying? My mom used to teach me at home with like flashcards. We used to have drills. I learned my ABCs, but not like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I ain't learned the song. I learned what the letter was, and like what these words mean, how to use it in a sentence, how to spell it, you know what I'm saying? Like flashcards with math, and use mental math, not using no fingers, not writing it down. Think about it. Start small and then you go bigger, you know what I'm saying? And so fast forward now, going to college out here, I ain't even gonna flex. Like I was getting in trouble out here still, you know what I mean? And I had a choice between like working and going to school, you know what I mean? So with my probation or whatever. And so I chose school. My mom seen a commercial on TV for a school out here called Collins College, you know what I'm saying? That she came across the TV. She was like, yo, they got a music program there. You do music, you know, this is your passion, this is what you want to do, so why don't you go and do it, you know what I mean? So it was really because of her that I even went to the school, you know what I'm saying? So I went there. It's a cool school, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not around no more. Like I was the last graduating class there, so they closed down now. It was out in Tempe. It was a pretty cool program, but I learned how to actually engineer and record, mix, master, all of that stuff, and then incorporated that with my passion of just music and writing and, you know, just like hip hop and all that stuff, like my music knowledge and all that stuff, combined it with what they was teaching me, because in school I didn't know hip hop music, you know what I'm saying? I did every other genre, like country, rock, pop, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm educated and capable of, you know, doing all of that, you know what I'm saying? But my background is hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So fuse those two, like it was easy. It was a cakewalk. Like I was in there every day until the school closed. Like the security guard had to come find me in the back studio, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we closing, you know what I mean? And I'm like, you know, I ain't want to leave. Like I was there every day. You know what I'm saying? Like I was getting my money worth, like for real. Like the education was expensive, but you know, shout out to Obama though, because you know what I mean. That got up off my, you know, my credit and all that stuff with the school and everything. So
Yeah.
I went to school for free. So go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like stay in school if you in school. You know what I mean? Like don't give up, because a lot of people that was in my class did not graduate. That statistic is true. When they talking about like look to your left or look to your right. 2 of y'all ain't gonna be here, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, please stay in school, because it's not even school that's the hard part, it's the life around school. You know what I mean? Like, people got jobs and kids and responsibilities and things that, you know, with money and everything that come first, and they put that above the education, and then they'll go for a while and then they'll fall off, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll never go back. Mm-hmm. Or they'll end up graduating or something like that. If they do the whole stretch, graduate, but then you're not even applying yourself to what you even went to school for. See, and I didn't waste no time. I just went, like every day I was there, always was in the studio. And then even when I left, I went to the studio. I was here, you know what I mean, whenever I could be, you know what I mean. If I wasn't here, I was at another studio that was somewhere else, you know what I'm saying. So I was trying to just involve my life with just music at all times, and that school definitely helped, because they had all the tools and equipment for me that I was able to use damn near for free all the time, you know what I mean? So education is important, man. Make sure you know, you smarten up out here, man. Keep your head right.
Man, that's dope. That's dope. I wanted to speak on that college part, because I watched you and Dose perform the night y'all graduated, and y'all had y'all college diplomas on the stage with y'all.
Shout out to my guy Lethal Dose, man, in the Classified Nation, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to all them guys, Dose, that's my right hand man. Me and him graduated, you know what I mean? He from Michigan, you know, I'm from Ohio, so, you know, we supposed to be rivals, but that's my best guy, you know what I mean? So we was able to walk the stage together, and then it was dope, because, like, that night we had a show, like, out in Mesa at the, I think it's the Arizona Event Center.
Arizona Event Center, yeah.
So, like later that night, it was like a graduation party kind of gift kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we walked the stage and all y'all come to the show afterwards, you know what I'm saying? And so we had the degrees and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? They gave us the diploma and everything. So, yeah, me and my guy, we hit the stage and put the degrees right there on front of the stage. And let everybody know, like, hey, we really do this. Like, all y'all might be rappers and all that stuff, but no, look, here's the proof right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that piece of paper means something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I really do this for real and not just rapping. I engineer, I mix, I master. I can work on movies, I can work on TV, I can work on radio, I can create sound effects or anything, you know what I'm saying? If it has to do with sound, I can do it. And that's the difference, you know what I mean? So, and that's what's going to separate me from, or people like me from other artists and stuff like that. And it's true, like, you don't necessarily need that diploma to get these millions. Like, there's millionaires and all that stuff that don't have this paperwork, but at the end of the day, you want to know what you're getting yourself into and educate yourself on the music business. Because it's like, it's cool to be an artist and know how to record a song and all that stuff, but what you going to do afterwards, you know what I mean? So you got to have that music business knowledge, and going to school will help with that, you know what I mean?
Right. What's the name? You know, school is something we stand on here. You can't even work in my studio if you ain't got no degree.
Not straight up.
You know what I'm saying? There's too many people out there with degrees who deserve the opportunity for us to just be, I don't know, passing the opportunity to people who didn't put the work in. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I stand on. Shout out Stevie L. Stevie, one of the first engineers ever to intern with me over from the conservatory. And when he got his degree, he left his diploma here. His diploma's in the front, in the lobby. When you come in, you see Stevie diploma on the wall. Hypnosis has his degree. Dose has his degree. Denzel, everybody who work here has a degree. You know, like, it's like we stand on that. Like, it's real important. What's the name? So let's talk about your music. What's up with this November project that you've been dropping every year? Like, you on what, like November 3 or 4 or 5 or 6? Which one you on right now?
Yeah, November is my annual project that I drop every year. This one is number 4
Okay.
that I just dropped, you know what I'm saying? And I'm actually doing it direct to consumer, you know what I'm saying? So those of you who want to support, all you gotta do is just hit me at Cash App, you know what I'm saying? $, Hypnosis614. Shoot me some like $10, you know what I mean? And I'll just in the email and I'll send that straight to you, you feel me? You're gonna get 11 tracks. You're gonna get 11 tracks because it's November, which is November, but it's me, Nos, you know what I'm saying? Which is the middle part of hypnosis, you know what I mean? And it's the 11th month of the year, so you get 11 songs, you feel me? And I was born in November, you know what I'm saying? So it all ties together, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my little annual thing I just thought of, and it was like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just another little project, another side of me that I can just give to people. And I gave y'all the first 3 for free. So I expect to get paid for this one. You know what I'm talking about? And it's all original. I did it right here at TMA Studio. You know what I mean? Shout out to FREEZ for letting me use the equipment and all that good shit on my own spare time. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck with me. It's hot. It's fire. It's out right now.
Who
Get that shit.
Who are some of the
Slappers.
Who are some of the artists that you draw inspiration from when you creating all of these projects?
I mean, of course, coming from Ohio, you feel me, like, heavily influenced by Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know what I mean? Look like them, spit like them.
You got a song, you have one song that every time I hear it, I just,
yeah.
I think Fleshbone in this bitch. I be looking around like, where Flesh busy in this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Flesh somebody who in this month? Like, your shit is dope, bro. I tell people all the time you my favorite rapper.
Right. And that's a huge compliment coming from you. And you know a lot of artists you have an ear in this industry too. So I know you've met and heard a lot of people. And for me to be the favorite, hey, that's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
You
I ain't gotta be the
bars.
best. I ain't even trying to be the best. But if I'm your favorite, if you pick me over other people, that sound like the best to me. So fuck
Yeah. You got bars, like multiple styles. You can do any, whatever. Like, you just, like you said, you got the ear. You dope. What's coming in the future? What can the people be looking forward to? What can they, you know, from you as an artist, from you as an engineer, and from you as a businessman, like, what can we be looking forward to?
Of course, always November is coming like every November. So you know when it's winter time, fall time, whatever you want to call it, Sagittarius season type shit. Just expect that it's coming. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep doing that shit till I feel like I'm done with that. You know what I mean? But it might not be no time soon. So November is coming every year. You always gonna get that for sure. I got like 2 albums technically that's already done, you feel me? But I ain't gonna drop until I get all eyes on me like Tupac, you feel me? So until y'all really start plugging in with the movement and what we got going on over here, I ain't dropping that stuff. But it's some hot shit, so it's gonna be some fire. Also, I'm about to start shooting more videos, get on some more shows, you know what I mean? Like get out here more in the public, whatnot, as an artist, you know what I mean? So that's like the artist side that I'm working on. So I got plenty of music. I probably got the most music out here, period. You know what I mean? So music is whatever. Engineer side, I'm right here in the studio. You know what I mean? Like I'm right here at TMA Studio working with FREEZ on the daily. You know what I mean? Like you might even, if you catch an interview, you might even see me in the background. Like I'll be seeing some of y'all's interviews as they're being made. You know what I mean? I touched on a lot of music out here in the city. Damn near the sound of the city. Bringing in my producers coming in here, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lalo Beats, shout out to Merman Beats, shout out to Gamer Boy Beats, you know what I mean? Like those are my guys. That's like all my producers I mess with, and so I just like try to share the wealth with everybody who wants to get some hot beats and get that fresh sound, that today's sound, you know what I'm saying? That could separate you from everybody else. So let me see. I'll be mixing and mastering, you know what I'm saying, for a fair ticket. So if you need your sound to sound right, you need to come holler at your boy Nos. Nos on the boards, that's the tag. R.I.P. and shout out to my boy Kush, you know what I mean? Like he's the one that made that tag. So if I do touch your song and you hear that tag, that's my homie that's saying that tag. And you say, my nigga Nos on the boards. Real quick, just like 1 second, you know what I mean? So that's my guy, you know what I mean? R.I.P. to him, you feel me? And yeah, we always over here. We open 24/7 over at the studio. So if you need time, come plug in. Yeah. So business wise, shoot, you already know. Like I'm working with FREEZ on the regular. You know what I mean? So you know, business is gonna be 100. Business is always gonna be done right. You know what I mean? Like I trust my guy because he already did his run before. So you know, we about to run again here in another month or so. You know what I mean? With some artists that we've been working with along with myself. So. We about to just take off running. You know how we do. You know what's going on, man. Like, this ain't no game, man.
Man, thank you for just being who you are for me. Thank you for being who you are for so many artists and helping them get to that sound. Thank you, bro. If ain't nobody telling you thank you, thank you, my nigga. Like not just for the money that we make. That's cool. We can make the money with whoever. But the actual sound that you putting in, the attention to detail, and you know, we got other engineers in here that's dope. Shout out everybody who work here. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out the team. You know you already know.
But thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for grinding it out with me, sitting here with me when it's nothing, helping me mop the floor, helping me clean the tables, helping me with the motherfucking clean the windows, helping me hang up the everything. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for you and Trevor, it probably wouldn't even be no studio right now. And Mystic and everybody who contributes, you know what I'm saying? So like, thank you, my nigga. Like, really, thank you.
Oh man, thank you. Like, you're the one that gave me this opportunity. You know, like, hey, shout out to my dude Strug the writer who I went to school with. You know what I mean? Because without him, I wouldn't have even like heard of you. Real talk. Like, I heard of you before. Like, you know, just I heard his name FREEZ before. But I never came to the spot without my guy. So shout out my guy. He the one that really plugged me in and like, cause he seen my work ethic at schools. He was like, yo, I know a spot that we should go to. This dude has a whole compound. He got a studio, a radio spot. He do videos. He cut hair. He do it all. You know what I'm saying? Like he on the council. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, okay, let me. You know what I mean? So I was like, came through and you, with no hesitation, you was like, yeah, studio's in there. Go fuck with it. You know what I mean? So it was like, you don't even have to do that. You know what I mean? You could have charged us. You could have cracked our heads. You could have not allowed us. And even when I was waiting my turn, you know, like, cause it took a little second for me to get up in here. Mm-hmm. But like, I stuck around and you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Through the ups and the downs and stuff. Even like you said, nobody was up in here. We was both scratching our heads like, what we gonna do? And I was like, I don't know what we gonna do. And he was just like, I don't know what we gonna do. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but like, we figured it out. And so I appreciate you just being about your business and having your business, good for so long. You know what I'm saying? Because studios come and go, but you've been here. Longevity is important. You know what I mean? And having the right people in your circle is important. And giving opportunities to those who you feel deserve it is important. You know what I mean? So salute the FREEZ, salute the FREEZTV, and you opening your platform again, just reopening it to people and artists like me. You know what I mean? That need this type of attention. That I don't know who gonna see this. You know what I mean? They just might. Hey, who is it? No, let me cop that November one time and just give it an ear. And
yeah, they gonna send you that email so you can drop that mixtape in their email.
Gonna send that email. You better send that Cash App too, though. They got to be both at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no.
Put your email in the caption of the Cash App.
Yeah, put your email and be like, this email for November. You know what I mean? Something like that. But yeah, at the same time though, man. Same time. I don't know y'all. Same time. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But just you having this platform, giving opportunities to artists like me, you know what I mean? Like, I thank you for that. And thank you for this studio and everything that you're doing, you know what I'm saying? And you continue, because you could have gave up whenever, you know what I mean? You could have, or even when you had your chance, your opportunity to take off. I could have missed it, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I don't know what I've been doing right now. I don't know, probably working somewhere else, mad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mad I ain't got the freedom and being able to wiggle how I wiggle here, you know what I'm saying? So I thank you for
it go both ways. Teamwork make the dream work.
Exactly, that's what I be saying too. Teamwork make the dream work.
You want to give any shout outs? Anybody you want to holler at out there? Anybody you want to tell them fuck you to? Anything, whatever. Just let it loose, bro.
Oh, man, I got some fuck yous for sure. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with yeah, hey, shout out to TMA Studios, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to FREEZTV, you feel me? Shout out to my mama for birthing me, believing in me, giving me the opportunity to express myself and just be me, all the way me, you know what I mean? Shout out to the team, BSO, you know what I'm saying, 2017 Crookset. Shout out to my motherfucking producers, Lano Beast, Mirror Man, you know what I'm saying, Gamer Boy. Shout out to my cousin that's over here in the background. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio, all my friends, all my family that's out there supporting me from way, way, way that way, you know what I'm saying? I rep the city wherever the fuck I go, you know what I mean? Let me see. Shout out to the homie Dose and the Classified Nation and all the other homies that I'm affiliated with, you feel me? Shout out to my plug. Shout out to whoever made this damn outfit, cause this shit hard as fuck. Shout out to my neck, cause it's heavy as hell. Shout out to this grill, you know what I mean? Shout out to the homegirl that braided my hair, you know what I'm saying? It got me kind of fresh right now. Who else, man? Shout out to Guy, you know what I mean? Just creating all of this, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what I'd be doing in some other existence if I was an alien, if I was a dog, if I was a tree, if I was a bird, you know what I mean? Like, who knows, you know what I'm saying? But just shout out to everything, you feel me? And just shout out for you for taking your 15, 20 minutes out your day to just come fuck with Hypno one time, you know what I'm saying? So if you really fuck with me, you need to go ahead and follow your boy at Hypnosis614. That's HYPNOSIS 614. All one word, and that's always gonna be me. No matter what the fuck you look me up on, I'm gonna pop up. It's gonna be me. That's Facebook, that's Instagram, that's YouTube, that's Apple Music, that's Spotify, that's fucking anything, man. Like, whatever it is, if it's social media, it's always gonna be Hypnosis 614. You know what I'm saying? Like, we going up, you know what I mean? Like, I'm the illest and the hottest, you know what I mean? I got bars forever and ever, you know what I'm saying? If you need studio time, tap in with me, tap in with FREEZ. It's TMA Studio till we go. It's BSL till we go. It's 614 till I go. I'm talking about, shout out to Phoenix, Arizona, because, this is my home away from home, because I've been here for a little second, you feel me? So I fuck with the city, you know what I mean? So shout out to Phoenix, Arizona for letting me stomp around and do my thing out here, I'm talking about, so. Yeah, I think that might be a guy. Shut up. Oh my fuck yous though. I ain't forget. Fuck you to the op ass niggas, whoever the hell whoever niggas be thinking that they gonna rob a nigga or some shit like that, man. You see this shit on my neck, boy. I got some fire for your ass, nigga. So shout out to your hoe ass niggas, nigga. I got some heat for you, nigga. I got some 4 O's for you, bitch. Who else? Shout out to all the bitch ass bitches that tried to play me or tried to chat me with babies thinking that they was gonna play a nigga. Nigga, hell no, man. You better go find them lame ass niggas that shot your club up. You know what I mean? Like, that wasn't me, nigga. Who the fuck else? Man, shout out to All you op ass niggas, man, I'll smack the shit about you, boy. And I ain't no big nigga or none of that shit, man. But I got something for you, boy. Like I'll get active, man. Like I'm really retired, you know what I mean? Like I said, I was a troublemaker and I was out there live, but I'm retired right now, but not really, nigga. So shout out to you if you think you're gonna do something to your boy Nelson and get away with it. It ain't happening, nigga. I ain't going. I'm talking about, so yeah. You know what I mean? All that shit.
Hey, you know what? I was gonna say pop your shit, but I don't even gotta say nothing. He just went off.
Oh, no, you know what I
He
mean?
had the clip
I've
just
been waiting, you know what I mean?
Like a nigga who couldn't even hold the gun. That one just letting loose.
I ain't got no aim, but I got precision. You know what I mean? So that's all it is and shit. But yeah, I'm probably one of the livest one and the most dangerous one, but I'm also the quietest one. Like I said, like I be always thinking. If you don't see me talking or you see me just quiet, like damn, why Hypno don't say nothing? I'm processing everything that's going on. Best believe I heard everything that was said. Like I got the best ears out here. You know what I mean? So I just be just me, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't tough, I ain't hard, none of that shit, but I'm with all the shits, you know what I mean? Like, I'm an old young nigga, you know what I mean? I look better than most of these niggas that's 25, you know what I mean? Like, I would snatch your bitch right now. There's nothing out here. But yeah, that's not that, you know what I mean? But yeah, I fuck with this though.
See why I can't let him get on the camera? He just get to going, man. He get loose.
I won't stop, you know what I mean? Like,
Cause he's on fire.
I'm built for this, real talk. I like being on camera, you know what I mean? I like to be on stage, like performing. Like I love doing this studio and rapping and all that stuff, but really I'm a performer at heart, you know what I mean? So I have no problem performing in front of one person, performing in front of 1,000, you know what I mean? Like I still get the jitters anyway, but I use that nervous energy to my advantage, you know what I mean? So I ain't never scared at all. Like I love to perform. I love to be in front of the camera. I love to, you know, do my thing when it's time for me to do my thing. I know when to shut the fuck up and play my role. Yeah. I put my engineer hat on and I just be the engineer. But then I know how to transform and be the, you know what I mean? The notes that's really inside out here, you know what I mean? Shit. So, yeah. You just gotta know when.
Well, folks, y'all know what it is.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna do it for you. Hey, smash that motherfucking like button. Smash that subscribe button. We trying to go up over here on this FREEZ TV show shit, you know what I mean? Like, my man did not bring back his platform from nothing. So, go ahead and do what the fuck you're supposed to do. You know you like this video. You know you fuck with me. So go ahead and follow your boy at Hypnosis614. Follow FREEZ at FREEZTV. You know what I'm saying? That's FREEZ. No E at the end, motherfucker. And, you know, it's me, HYPNOSIS 614. You know what I mean? But they call me Nozzle Nose in these streets, you know what I'm saying? They also call me November. I'm trapping all winter, you know what I'm saying? Nostradamus, my weed is the bombest, and I'm fucking on mamas in the Bahamas, and I'm talking about. And they also call me No Waste of Bars, you know what I'm saying? That's my other series that I'll be doing, nigga. I'm Mr. No Waste of Bars, nigga. Like, I don't fuck around at all and shit, nigga. Bar for bar, song for song, I can go head to head against any of y'all niggas, and I guarantee I'm gonna come out on top. You're gonna be surprised, too, how versatile the kid is, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, smash that motherfucking like button, smash that subscribe button, and share this. Share this with 5 people. Tell them to tune in, man. Like, this boy Hypno is nothing to play with. That boy FREEZ is nothing to play with. Tia Mace is definitely nothing to play with. I'm talking about.
Man, hey, y'all know what I tell y'all every episode. Today will soon be 2 things. Today will soon be tomorrow, and it will soon be yesterday. Whatever you do today is what's gonna set your trajectory for how we see you tomorrow. And also how you see yesterday. Depending on today. You dig? Fuck with your boy, man. Happy birthday, Hypno. It's all love.
Hey.
Peace.